Hi, welcome to the Outpost RV. My name is Phelan. Our cameraman here is Henry, and today we're going to show you the Palomino SS1200. Couple things before we get started. This model here fits on a half-ton truck with a 6.5 foot bed or the 8-foot bed, or if you have a 3/4 ton or 1 ton. And then also there are 2 color options on the exterior, so you can get either in white or cool gray. And we order typically everything in cool gray because of 2 reasons. One, the difference in the fiberglass. The white is like they call it a performance glass, so it's more like a Phylon material where you can actually see the fibers in it, where the cool gray is a gel-coated fiberglass, so it's a lot more durable and easier to fix if you would happen to damage it. And then secondly, it doesn't show the black streaks as quickly as the white. So we're going to get started here in the back. This does have what they call a friction hinge door, so you can see there's friction in the hinge, so we don't have latches like we've had in the past that get brittle over time or you forget to unlatch and break them off. They also have an integrated blind in your entry door, so that's a nice upgrade that they've done as well. Fold assist grab handle at your entry door. You have a bracket right here. This is for your backup camera, so it is prepped and ready. So if you'd like to add a backup camera, you can easily do that. Then you have your amber porch light right beside that. Jumping into the jacks, you have the jacks at the 4 corners. These are the manual, and they do come with 2 crank handles and an adapter that you can put on a cordless drill that you can run each leg up with a cordless drill, which is much faster. We got Henry here with a coughing spells. If it shakes a little bit, that's what's going on. He'll get over it. You can also upgrade to the electric jacks. It is pre-wired for that. So what we would do is we would remove the screws here, remove the head, put the electric head on. Then we'd also have to wire in the brain and the remote. So that gives you the capability of running each jack individually or all 4 together. So you can upgrade that if you'd like. Moving on here, after you lower the roof, we do have your 4 cam latches at the 4 corners along with your safety pin. Reefer vents here, 20,000 BTU furnace on the inside. That's your furnace vent and water heater. This water heater here is what they call a tankless water heater. So it is 60% more efficient than the water heaters we've used in the past. And also you have almost instantaneously hot water and endless hot water. So if you want a lot of hot water, it'll continue to keep that hot water coming. So nice upgrade there. Outside shower does have your hot and cold, and you have your city water connection right above that. This is where you connect your water hose at a campsite. You have an outside outlet right there. 30 amp connection here. This is where you would connect to at a campsite. This does come with your 30 amp detachable cord, so it's a separate cord. It's not one that you're pulling out and trying to shove back in, taken away from storage on the inside. And when you're plugged into here, it will charge your onboard battery. Freshwater connection down below. This is if you're dry camping. You can fill your freshwater tank on the inside, turn on your water pump switch, and so you have a water source. This plug here is just a drain for your kitchen sink, so you don't actually have a holding tank for the sink. You connect a short water hose to this to run it out on the ground or in a tote. We're going to swing around here to the front. We have a 7-way female plug right here, just like you do on your truck. And it does come with this cord as well. So you have a double 7-way male cord, and that goes in and plugs into the 7-way on the bumper of your truck. That way, that's what runs your clearance lights, and also when you're plugged into here on the truck, will charge your onboard battery. So whether you're plugged into the truck or at the campsite, it will charge your onboard battery. Beside that are 2 portable solar panel ports, so if you need to charge the battery, you can do that through either port. This would be the clip-on version. This would be the Furrion plug-in. At the front, you have a 4-inch bumper. This is just to prevent the front of the camper to rub against your bed, the bed of your truck. And you do have the cab window here in the front. So we're going to walk around the front of the unit and show you the front end and move to the other side. not a whole lot over here. You got your dinette window. I do have that open so you can see there is cross ventilation between the cab window and the dinette window. And then in the back we have your LP tank. So you'll notice there's magnets on the camper and the door to hold the door open, and you do have a 20-pound LP tank that will be filled by the Outpost RV. That is included. I believe that concludes the outside of the SS 1200, and now we'll move to the inside. Okay, before we get started on the inside, I want to go over the roof lift system a little bit. You do have 4 jacks on the roof, and they are on separate limit switches. So as you run the roof up, you'll probably notice that one jack will cut out before some of the others. That gives us the ability to adjust the tension of the canvas out around. We do have the controls right inside the door right here. You'll notice there's an on and off switch and an up and down. The on and off is if the roof is down, you got it clamped, you can turn that off. That way something doesn't try to accidentally bump the switch or try to operate the roof while it is latched. So turn that on and then you run it up and down. I did lower the roof a little bit just so there's some so the canvas is not tight, so you can see it's loose right now. And what I want to show you is we do have the fantastic fan vent on above the bed, and that creates a vacuum when you shut the door that'll pull the canvas in, and we're going to demonstrate a little bit what that looks like. So right now I'm going to pull this door shut so you can see the vacuum that it creates. So as you lower the roof, that'll help pull in the canvas for you. And then we always stop usually about 2 inches before it's closed, and then we go in around the outside to make sure everything is for sure tucked in before you lower it the rest of the way. And then you can latch the 4 latches and come inside and turn off your fantastic fan vent and close it, and you're ready to go. Also, right beside the switch that operates the roof, you'll see the battery disconnect. So if you put the unit in storage, you can disconnect the battery so it does not drain. Okay, I'm going to step back just a little bit here for you, and so we can get a visual before we get started. But inside the entry door, on the one side is just a lot of cabinet storage there. And then on the opposing side again is more storage, a bank of 3 drawers and a refrigerator, and both of these have nice large countertops above them. So we're going to start right here. You'll see the drawer right there. You'll see 2 cabinet doors here, a lot of nice deep storage there. And on the opposing side you have your bank of 3 drawers and your refrigerator. This refrigerator is a what they call a 3-way. So you'd have your 110, your gas, and your 12 volt. And this does have your freezer compartment up here at the top. Your controls are underneath an eyebrow right here that you can lift up, so you can select your auto or individually, and then also your settings for your coldness. I think I'm going to cover this before I move on into the kitchen area, but you can see you have your privacy shades there on the right, and in the back I roll that up so I can show you what else is there. So you'll notice there's a zipper right here that you can unzip, and then you can pull this down, and then you have the screen on the outside. So that is a 3-layered privacy curtain, window, and screen. Okay, so we're gonna swing on around to the kitchen side of things here. At the base cabinet is your furnace. That is a direct dump, and like I mentioned, that's a 20,000 BTU. You have a receptacle, and then you have your water heater control board. This turns it on and off, and then you can also adjust your temperature with that. You have a drawer all the way on the right side, and then you have on your countertop a single bowl sink. This does come with a sink cover, so giving you more countertop space if you're not using the sink. And then right there in the back you'll see a charge center, USB ports with a 12 volt charge port, and then that is your switch for your water pump. So if you do any dry camping, that is your water pump switch to turn on to draw water from your fresh water holding tank. You also have a 2-burner stovetop and a overhead cabinet in the kitchen, as well as one in the dining room area. In the bed, there's not a whole lot. This is what they call an east and west bed versus a north and south. So it goes across instead of from front to back. So it is a queen size mattress, a standard 60 by 80. And you'll notice the extra cushion at the head of the bed. I'll get to that here in a little bit. At the foot of the bed, you'll have a little bit of storage right here. And then, I don't know if I mentioned, but there is a privacy curtain on each side of the bed if you need that privacy. Right here is your fantastic fan vent that I was talking about earlier. And then lastly, in the dinette area, if you look at the pictures on our website, I have this in a couple different positions, but the pedestal is removable on the table. You put the tabletop down on a couple black brackets that they have mounted right here. And your cushion that I talked about up on the bed area right there is an additional cushion that fits into that cavity, giving you additional sleeping area in the dinette if needed. Also, the step that you see right here, you'll notice the carpet underneath the cushion. That is removable, and in that cavity would be your freshwater holding tank and your battery and box, and then also your water pump and some other plumbing activity there. But I believe that concludes the inside of the SS 1200. Do one more small brief walkthrough with you here. One thing I did forget to mention, your thermostat for your furnace is right there on the right side of the bed. Again, we are the Outpost RV. You can contact myself or Henry at 866-338-9845. Again, my name is Phelan, and thank you for watching.